Hello, Sia.
Hi.
How are you?
Pretty nice. So we're having a great event today.
Okay, so could you introduce yourself?
This is Sia. I'm the head of PR at HashKey Capital. I'm in charge of PR, marketing, and branding. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So HashKey is a very famous venture capital in Asia as a overall. So first question is why do you come to Korea?
It's kind of like we have a lot of Western portfolio companies, and they're like very. They have like the sauce to be tapping into Asian markets, including like Japan, Korea, Thailand, Vietnam, and also other emerging markets in Asia. So we're trying to build like reliable partners to different markets, and that's why we're coming to KBW. And also like we found Korean markets kind of like attractive to venture capital as well. This market is having like a very high trading frequency, and the youngsters are very into crypto itself. So it's crypto native in the nature. So that's why we want to pay a visit here and to look for ourselves. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any negative review to the Korean market?
Yes. So I've been talking to different portfolio companies based in Korea, and also like the projects that are building in Korea. I think the environment for the Korean market is very crypto native. So a lot of youngsters, they are already investing in crypto, and they have like very basic. They're equipped with knowledge in trading crypto already. So the DeFi and also CEX business model is very mature here in Korea. And also like for some gaming projects, I think Korea already have a lot of traditional gaming companies that are doing well. So they're transferring to like Web3 gaming as well. So I think the market is definitely very interesting for venture capital to explore. Yeah.
Okay, so as an investor, recently, what kind of sector do you have interest?
Yes, I think we're kind of like moving from infra sectors and more like leaning to applications layer as well, because like in order to for the mass adoption, we need to have like more applications, more killer apps coming out to capture the Web2 users and transfer them into like Web3 users. And also like for on the technology side, so we're looking at ZK projects, MVV projects, account abstraction, and other like new technology emerging. Yeah.
Okay. So when you evaluate the projects before the investment, what elements are you looking at?
I think for a lot of like early stage projects, they didn't have like a proper data room, and they're not like doing testnets or like launching to the public. But we're looking at the like the team members. Do they have like a strong experience before? Do they have like a deep understanding of Web3 in general, and the execution power of the team, and also like the marketing and other like capabilities that the team is owning right now. And if the founder is a serial founder, we will be tracking to their previous project they'll be launching. So definitely the people is very important, and depending on the team structure, the ability of the team as well.
Okay. What is the HashKey's thesis in the crypto market?
HashKey Capital, we position ourselves as like global investor and also like ecosystem investor. Like we're not like thesis driven. We're more like ecosystem. Like we deploy capital into different sectors in the ecosystem, and we have like different team members from the investment team overlooking different sectors. For example, someone from the team is taking a look at DeFi, and someone from the team is taking a look at gaming, NFT. So like we have specific team members doing different research and different like networks connections into different sectors that make us like have a broader like coverage of the whole space here. And also like in terms of in terms of like a global scale, so we're actually this year we're trying to emerge ourselves into like Southeast Asia market. So we're going to like Vietnam, we're going to Thailand, we're going to other emerging markets in the world, and to find out like the lying opportunity there. Yeah.
Do you have any last word to the Korean, like the investor or builders or whatever?
Yeah, like keep building. We have confidence in Korean markets. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hello, Charles. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay, I think so most of the Korean users is not familiar with your face. So could you start with your introduction?
Thank you very much, first of all, Joe. It's a great honor to be here. My name is Charlie Hu. Originally come from China, now living in Singapore. I've been in the crypto space since 2015. Used to work with Polkadot, Tezos, and I was working in Polygon in 2021. Now I'm managing two funds. One is Lucy Blue Ventures, one is Commonwealth Capital. And being actively looking at Web3 projects across DeFi, NFT, gaming, and other infrastructure projects. This is my first time in Korea. Very looking forward to meet people here and learn about the culture, everything here.
Yes, thank you. Why do you like to come to the Korea?
Korea has always been a very important market in the Web3 space. I've met a lot of the great Korean founders, investors across the globe, but never actually enter the market yet. So this is my first time. Korean Blockchain Week has been always a very famous name. I know the organizers. They invited me last year. I didn't come because of all the reasons, and so this time I came.
So what is the most interesting things about the Korean market?
So I think Korean, what I understand, it's one of the best place for design. They have one of the best gaming projects in Asia and across the world as well. A lot of the Web3 gaming and NFT builders are in Korea. So those are very interesting for me. I want to explore that in terms of investment, incubation, or all kinds of partnership. In terms of the demand side, the community is huge here, right? I mean, the last couple of years, there's been always, all the mysterious series stories about Korean communities, buying some kind of assets and getting really big hype. And I want to kind of just to demystify it, right, to understand the real story.
Yeah, I think so most of the investors want to understand what happened to the Korean market. Because every time when you look at the charts, the fluctuation is a very extremely high. Right?
I know.
It is a very unique feature of the Korean market. So we have already covered about what things are good about the Korea, but let's cover what is the downside of the Korean market.
I don't know too much about the downside, to be honest. I can't really say that much, and I don't want to misrepresent it. What I said just on my humble opinion, right? I heard there's quite a lot of people aping to projects with a lack of information, lack of understanding. There's quite a lot of this bit of gambling kind of mindset in some of the communities. I might be wrong, but that's what I heard, right? I saw some of the projects have way overvalued valuation after the community start buying, right? Well, sometimes as an investor, you need to know how to buy and how to sell, right? When crazy valuation of crazy fluctuation come, right, you need to know how to sell. So sometimes I take that as a way maybe to exit, right?
Okay.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. At the beginning, you mentioned that you're running the venture capital.
Right.
So what is the stages of the investment?
I think we have a lot of principles we want to follow in a very strict rule. Number one, if a project we don't know how to help them, we don't have added value, we normally just pass. We don't want to be a dumb money, we don't want to be a passive investor. We're always proactive. We're not the biggest name like A16Z, Paradigm in the space. What we can differentiate with them is we can help them quite hands-on. I've been entrepreneur myself. I've been helping a lot of projects from A to Z along the journey. I've been working with multiple public chains along the journey. So as a builder, as an investor, I know their struggle, I know the challenges. That's how we can provide value. Otherwise, I don't know what else set us apart, right? So besides of that, of course, team. If the team is not solid, they don't actually working hard, actually not legit, they have ethical issues, definitely will pass. And we went quite meticulous on the details in terms of product, in terms of tokenomics, in terms of go-to-market strategy. We will challenge them on those questions during the pitch deck, during the pitching sessions. If they don't give us very straight answers, they're mumbling, they have absolutely no clue. We will give them advice, but if they still don't understand, it's difficult to really work with them, we'll pass.
Yeah. Okay, so very straightforward. So when you don't know also about how to improve your team, then you just pass.
We're looking at the synergies. Yeah.
So adding value is very crucial for the startup company.
That's the number one principle of the investment. Yeah.
So when you look at the projects, what is the most important thing you should consider? It's
like during the bull run and a bear run, it's a bit different, right? I think during the bull run, it's about go-to-market strategy. It's about how to create a strong narrative of branding. And of course, access to liquidity in terms of get listed on top exchanges, work with the top market makers. During the bear run, such as right now, unfortunately, it's been like pretty long bear run, right? It's about how to survive and make sure you don't burn your runways too fast. and make sure you're working with the right partners, and don't fuck up with the R&D side.
Okay. So what is your definition of the failure of the project? Because most of the project just fail in the crypto
Right.
market.
Yeah.
They just spend all the money
Yeah.
from the investor,
Right.
or they have some internal conflicts between the co-founders.
Yeah.
I think those two, the reasons are the making the projects in badly. What is your definition of the value of the project? And then I just wanted to share this the thought to the Korean market. The reason why I'm just asking about this, the most of the Korean people think if the projects not perform well, they think it is fail. But I think it is a little bit different to the everyone. So
Right, it's a good question. It's a very good question. Let me kind of get things thinking right. I think failure is not just price dump, right? Price decrease during the bear round, it's somehow inevitable, right? And some pump, I would say, I could argue some projects pump is artificial, right? When the project fail, when you can see the community stop supporting, right? Nobody even bothered to ask questions, even complain. Sometimes complain means there's still people actually care about projects, right? That's good signal. When the founders stop actually be active, right? They stop tweeting, they start sharing their thoughts, even struggles. Struggle is important. Open up the struggles means they want help, right? And it's people who knows and who wants to help them eventually will reach out to them. We saw a lot of the failure as soft rock, meaning they never deliver, but they never claim they stop, right? They kind of gradually die. It's really so sucking for investors. Like sometimes when we invest a project, they're always there. They're not rugged. They're not rug pulled, so to speak, right? But they are gonna gradually just consume the runways they had, and they never deliver. They never have a token. They never go to market. They always building, so to speak, but they never deliver, right? For me, that's a signal of failure, and maybe sometimes it's actually majority of the failure cases during the bear run.
okay, which one is the worst case? The first one is the project who issued the token, but
Yeah.
price of a token is a dump
Right.
by the users. Actually, it's not team.
Okay, yeah,
Or
yeah.
the second case is they didn't like to deliver the product of the promising to the investor.
I mean, it depends on where your seats, right? If you're an investor or user, I mean, everybody have their opinions. For me, users, investors, they're equally important. I mean, I can argue I'm an investor, but I'm also using a lot of projects, right? As a gaming project, NFT project. So it's all important equally. I wouldn't say there's one to the other. But if they don't deliver, there's different definition of don't deliver, right? There's the ones that actually have a crazy amount of hype on the token, have no product, right? For some users or speculators, that's actually good, right? For the people who actually care about what they do, right? What they deliver as a value, you need to have a product, right? You need to have a usable product that actually people wants to use it, and they actually can use it for what kind of applications. That depends. My definition of the worst case scenario of failure is they actually have a good performance of token. They actually even deliver a product, but as you said, they have conflict within the team, all the shit talks, all kinds of dramas, and they sabotage themselves. But for me, that's the worst thing ever. Like, because they actually deliver value, but they sabotage themselves. It happens in multiple cases.
So I think we cover the bad thing, and then I just want to cover the good things. Do you have any sector you're interested these days, or the topic you are recently interested yourself?
We were very active in DeFi, like across yield farming, liquid staking, you know, perpetual trading, all kind of stuff from 2020 to 2021. Now we're looking at the Web3 social quite a lot. We've been investing, incubating a few Web3 social protocols and applications. We think that's a very important application for mass adoption for the next, let's say, 100 million users come to the space, right? We are always kind of sitting at the controversial opinion about gaming. I'm a gamer. I play like over 20 years of gaming, but mostly at Web2s. Like, there's a lot of Web3 games fail to deliver high quality games. I'm not really impressed on most of the games in the Web3 space. They kind of have some kind of Ponzinomics, whatever we call this. The high quality true Web3 games still remains to be delivered. We know some of them, we still keep tracking on them. The fully on-chain games, we look at them, nothing really impresses us. So we're not necessarily impressed by this. In terms of infrastructure, we look at ZK, DID, all kinds of layer 2 a lot. We invest a few projects like that.
Okay, thank you. It is the very straightforward question. If I give you 100K,
Okay.
what would you buy?
Right now?
Yeah.
If it's risk averse, I will just spot buy some Bitcoin.
Oh,
Why? Waiting for the dump. Actually, if we look at it long term, I'm looking at some of the deals in the Web3 social.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah. Could you introduce yourself?
안녕하세요. If it's all Koreans, I don't know much Korean, but mostly in 6 months I will be able to speak to you. I'm Surbi, founding team and the head of business development for Kana Labs. Kana Labs is a smart wallet company which has leveraged their expertise in account abstraction. We've been in the space from much before than anybody else, and one of our co-founders, who's a CTO, has been one of the main people who brought about the development of EIP 4337. Personally for me, I am by profession, I've been in derivatives trading and I've been in traditional finance. Before this, I was working for a market maker and a VC. And before that, I was the global head of crypto derivatives, where I launched a future on Bitcoin based out of London. I don't know if this is relevant, but I love Park Seo-joon, so if you're seeing, please.
Every time the survey mentioned that she loved the Park Seo-joon. He loved actually the Korean drama. He will stay here for 6 months. So when you look at the projects, Kana Labs, there are a lot of Korean enterprise involving in your project. So I just want to know why you are very serious about the Korean market.
First of all, 감사합니다. We've received a lot of support from Korean teams, from investors, as well as gaming companies and chains here, as well as from you guys. We've been blessed, and media companies. So a lot of us, because what we are building is something which a population like Korean population who love adopting new technology, seeing something which is easy to use and actually adds value to their life and makes it more efficient. So with respect to Korean companies, Netmarble, who's our investor, or MarbleX, similarly Intelex, Burrito Wallet from Bitham, all these guys, they're looking at or Bifrost, all these guys are looking at us for either integrating our smart wallet SDK or, on the other hand, using a cross-chain SDK, as well as using our, or asking us to build the account abstraction infrastructure for their layer 1 or layer 2. I don't know if I've answered it fully, but I'm happy to expand into any of these and what these products do, if that's something which is...
Yes, the mass adoption is one topic in Korea that most of the people are interested. So I think the account abstraction, very essential layer to attract the new user from the Web2 market. So I think you guys are doing very well in Korea. We have covered about the good things about in Korea market. But I just want to ask you about what is the downside of the Korean market?
Downside is definitely that Korean-speaking population. Communication can be difficult. And that is not only in Korea, it's in majority of the markets, right? And you can't blame any country for it. I think that is one thing where I feel it's lacking, because it does not allow you to leverage your expertise. For example, Korean companies from Samsung to LG, they've done fantastically well. But they did well also because they became global. And Korean population, we have different cultures. I'm Indian and you're Korean, but we still have so many similarities. So we like to use products the same way a Korean does. So I think that globalization in Korea, and I think it's changing. I would have never thought of moving to Korea, but now I'm here for 6 months. This leverages or it expands into how you see and develop technology. I would say language barrier is the biggest. And secondly, you have to drink a lot in Korea. The best is fried chicken.
Yeah. Fried chicken and Korean BBQ are the most amazing part of the Korean culture.
Yes.
You can enjoy. So I think it is the last question. Do you have any last word to the builders or Korean investors, even just Web2 users?
Keep doing what you're doing. You're building well. Leverage your expertise and your tech friendliness, and keep innovating and continue interacting with others, because that's what will give us the best company and what we at Kana Labs is leveraging. We guys are completely diversified. We have our head of marketing is Korean. Marketing, accelerating partners are Undefined Labs, who are completely Korean. Our tech head is in London, and our CEO is Indian from South. We are leveraging this, and it actually allows us to build very confidently and in a very sustainable manner. And I would say this is what Korean devs could take advantage of and collaborate and continue doing what they're doing well. For the Korean consumers, I love one thing. It's the word of mouth. Your reputation matters a lot. So half your marketing is done if you are a good person and you like product, you will tell everybody around you about it. So I would say, as Korean consumers, ask for more. When things are not good, when you don't like a product but you like the team, ask them, give them feedback so they can improve on it. And if the company is not doing, it's not the right company. For us at Kana Labs, if you're using our product, we'll be launching, by the way, a new product really soon, and you can join the wait list. And it's actually to protect regular users, people like you and I, from downward pressure on the prices. And we can learn more about it if you follow me on Twitter or Professor Joe. I would say give feedback. When you need something, when you're not liking something, tell them, tell the team, and we will bring it out for you, or the other teams will. So, fighting?
Okay. Ready?
Fighting.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, Stan.
Hi.
Honored to meet you and do the interview with you. So please, introduction about GoPlus and yourself to our, Korean friends.
Okay. Hi all, and thank you, Lee and UDL. My pleasure being here. And my name is Stan, and I'm BD lead for APAC of GoPlus. Yeah, GoPlus is a user security infrastructure. We provide data and do the risk detection for the user side, and mainly cover two scenarios. And the first one is we detect if there's backdoors on the contract of the tokens and NFTs that user want to trade. For example, there are lots of tokens, they have like honeypot features and like mintable function, whitelist and blacklist for NFT, like fake NFT, unverified and burnable. So all those schemes. So we try to make sure that user buying safe assets. The other scenario is we make sure better, safer trading environment. So for example, we check if that's a phishing site, if that's a malicious address, that if when you interact with your wallet, if that's a safe approval or safe signature, or also you can revoke it. And that's basically what we do. So that's why also we mainly focus on end user side, so that we position ourselves as a user security infrastructure.
I heard that you have amazing backer and partners around. So could you explain that?
As you may understand already, we're a B2C service, but our approach is B2B, then to C. So because we are APIs, right? API cannot directly serve the users and the user side. Projects like CMC, CoinGecko, DEX tools, DEX screeners, and also lots of wallets like SafePal, Token Pocket, and then provide them better service to cover their security, user security like demand on that side. And we are now the largest user security database in Web3. API data call per day has reached 20 million every day. Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. And you're backed by Binance as well.
Yes. Binance Labs invested in us last round.
And please tell me why you are here in Korea.
Yes.
And what you expect from Korean market.
Yes. Okay. Like Korean market is an interesting market and very valuable market. There are lots of people have the knowledge about crypto and they trade a lot. And so for our perspective, we want to protect the users from being scammed, when they trade, especially on the DeFi side. So that's why, we're here to explore the market and then, try to build the user security awareness and education, of course, aside with UDL. Yes.
So thank you for your interview.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's good to see you here.
Same here. Glad to be here.
Could you, your introduction about your company and yourself?
Hi, everyone. I'm Swaminathan, Associate Director for Operations and Partnerships at Shardium. And Shardium is an EVM-based, linearly scalable smart contract platform that has low gas fees forever and has solid security using dynamic state sharding. So, which means the network is linearly scalable with each node added to the network. And I've been in the Web3 space for quite some time, little over 6 years. And basically what drove me to the Web3 space was, decentralization, being very community driven and also being collaborative. So the ethos of Web3 is what we embody at Shardium as well. From building and governing the protocol, we've involved the community at every step. And hence, Shardium has, over 800,000 community members, the second largest Discord platform. And basically, we have conducted over 190 proof of community events across many countries.
Oh, that's huge.
And we plan to conduct one this Friday.
Yeah, that's right, with us, right?
Yes, and thank you for partnering with us.
No problem with that. I heard that you have amazing partners, amazing investors. Also, you have amazing background about your team members.
Shardium has raised $18.2 million in its seed round, and we have prominent investors on our cap table, ranging from Struck Crypto, Big Brain Holdings, Spartan Group, Amber. And from our strategic round, we've raised $5.4 million and will be hopefully, helping our ecosystem partners and, launching our mainnet soon. With regards to team members, we have very talented individuals working in Shardium across the globe, from USA, UK, Myanmar, Dubai, India. And our co-founders, CEO Nishil Shetty, he's also the co-founder of WazirX, which is India's largest crypto exchange by trading volume.
That's right.
Mr. Omar Syed, he's our CTO, and he's built scalable Web2 systems. And he's been the co-founder of Shardis, which is the base protocol layer on which Shardium is being built. And basically, he's been a computer engineer at NASA, Yahoo, and Zynga.
Wow, that's amazing. So when is your mainnet launching?
Yeah, we plan to launch our mainnet by the end of the year.
And TG is coming as well?
Absolutely, after mainnet.
Yeah, we are waiting for your airdrop.
Absolutely.
So why are you here in Korea?
So we've come to Korea for the blockchain week, and we've received tremendous reception from the Korean community. We want our community members in Korea to learn about Shardium, experience Shardium, and build on Shardium. We want Shardium to be the go-to L1 for emerging markets, because Shardium would have low and stable gas fees, so which is very paramount and important when you're using a blockchain system.
So what do you expect from our Korean market?
We really want them to learn about Web3 and Shardium, and also be able to contribute to building the platform.
Is there anything you want to say for the last word?
Absolutely. It's been phenomenal being able to meet a lot of different Web3 projects in Korea. Shardiem is a scalable blockchain, built on the Ethereum virtual machine. We would have a lot of smart contract applications for DeFi, NFT, and GameFi. And we would definitely want the Korean community to build on a platform utilizing all these applications.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks a lot, Lee.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, Chi. Thanks for coming to our events. So maybe you can give a brief introduction about yourself and your project to our Korean friend.
Nice meeting you guys. I'm Chi. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Zetterblog, Web3 data infrastructure platform that helps developers to build applications very easily by providing full stack solutions for data indexing, analytics, and real-time streaming all together. So a little bit about myself is before Zetterblog, I used to lead product management at Databricks, a Web2 data infra company. And before that, I did my PhD in statistics from UC Berkeley, more focused on machine learning and causal inference. And the first startup that I helped fund is a automated machine learning platform. So always in the big data and AI space, and very exciting to see how this is interacting with Web3 and help making Web3 more like user-friendly and building exciting and useful projects and use cases for it.
So could you tell me why you are here in Korea?
Definitely it's for the Korean Blockchain Week, but also we start seeing a lot of interest and engagement from the gaming industry that's getting into the Web3 space. So that's why for us, we recognize that Korea is a very important market for gaming industry. That's why it's very honored that we're here talking to you guys.
And what do you expect from Korean market?
So definitely I see a lot of, I would say, adoption and experiment coming from the Web2 Korean gaming publishers that trying to push a lot more Web3 on-chain games into the industry, and it's very exciting to see that because given their past success experience and history, they will be able to help Web3 gaming space to grow quicker than other places. So we expect that we can, interact and collaborate with more and more Korean-based gaming companies in the future.
So is there any last word that you want to say to our Korean friends?
Sure. We definitely would love to collaborate with more and more Korean-based developers and Web3 projects in the future. So please reach out to us if there's anything we can help you, especially from like the data and development perspective. And we're always here.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chi. So it's good to have you, Arvin, here.
Thanks for having me.
So I'd like to, have, short introduction about yourself and your project.
Yeah, happy to. So name is Alvin. Been in crypto since 2018. My previous role before Maverick, I was leading DeFi in MetaMask, so Consensus. So back then, we did 100 million daily volume with around $1 million a profit every day. That was sort of the pivotal moment. Learn more about DeFi on the infrastructure side, on the institutional side, and on the retail side. So from there, we started Maverick. We raised 3 rounds, 18 million. Last round was led by founders fund by Peter Thiel and Pantera, Coinbase, Binance, and etc. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So could you tell me why you are here in Korea?
Yeah, like always, I spent like last decade in the United States, but always curious on the dev scene in Europe, in Asia, Southeast Asia as well. So, Korea is huge market. I guess start from the trading side, but now penetrate more on the dev side, and just happy to learn more on what's new here and whatnot. So having a great time here.
Yeah. So what do you expect from Korean market?
Yeah. Continue with the enthusiasm in crypto, obviously. Trading side, obviously, but also on the development side, definitely. I think if there's a gene or DNA in the trading side, I think DeFi will be doing well in Korea, right? Mm-hmm. So it's essentially a trading platform. So happy to see more devs building more sort of exotic DeFi protocols or innovative DeFi protocols based on Korea and based on different blockchains, L2s and L1s to really drive the next bull market.
That's great. So is there any last word that you want to say to our Korean friends?
Yeah, definitely, check out Maverick. We're integrated with majority of the aggregators like 1inch, 0x, Paraswap, and whatnot. And we're currently live on 4 chains: Ethereum mainnet, ZK Sync, BNB chain, and Base chain. We're doing great volume, and capital efficiency is the king, not TVL.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, Jessica.
Hi.
Give me a short introduction about your project and yourself.
Thanks for having me here. And my name is Jessica. I'm from Relation Labs. And what we are doing is building a decentralized social graph layer on top of the EVM chains, especially on Ethereum. So what we do is we raise the EIP standard 6239 to dive deeper into the decentralized social graph data and make it into a decentralized database tool, which is called the relation graph, to support the building of the variety of DApps. And for the current friend might be interested in, we also built the pilot app, which is a socialfi app called Relation One, to support the decentralized interactions and monetization of the digital identity, social connections, and including some social to earn features. That's pretty much about Relation Labs, and thank you.
And could you tell me, how many users do you have?
So we are having a strong presence in Japan, Russia, Southeast Asia. We now have near 500,000 users, created over 10 millions of connections in this social network about the community, and we also have over the 300,000 communities in total in Telegram, Twitter, and Discord.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, so could you also tell me why you are in Korea and what you expect from Korean market?
Yeah, thanks. Good question. So we are seeking to gain some more market exposure in Korean market and trying to invest more, invite more people to join our social network and our applications. We are happy to have more friends in our relation family. And we are seeking the developers to build on top of our social graph protocol and also the relation graph database tool.
Yeah, so thank you for your interview and thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, Nathan. It's good to have you here.
Nice meeting you.
Give me a short introduction about yourself and your project.
Hi, this is Nathan, co-founder and COO of Secure3. We're backed by Mirana Venture, which is the venture branch of Bybit. And also GGV, HashKey. I mean, that's the reason that I'm here, because we're also like HashKey portfolio. And we are a decentralized auditing platform. And our signature project includes Mantle, ZK Sync, Manta SDK, and a lot of different DApps and games, NFTs, so on and so forth.
Oh, how many users do you have, or how many transaction your project has?
That's a great question, because we are on the B2B side instead of B2C side. So a better metric will be, because basically, like I said just now, we do audit in a decentralized way. So 2 good metrics to measure is the number of active auditors in the community, and also the number of projects or the number of asset that or amount of asset that we have secured.
Okay.
So we have audited about 200 projects, and the total number of auditors in our network who are actually actively contributing are about 300. And total asset that we have protected so far, I'll say over like 10 billion.
Wow,
to be fair.
That's huge.
Yep. Thanks. Really appreciate it.
Why are you in Korea? What do you expect from Korean market?
Also a great question, because this is actually my first time in Seoul.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm half time in San Francisco in the United States and another half of time in Shanghai. So in the Bay Area, it's more like builder focus, a lot of hardcore project, and in South Korea, it's more like trader centric. A lot of user acquisition opportunity for big projects and also the app. So I'm kind of expecting that there will be a lot of in-depth talk with great projects. And also, I want to feel like how the local builders are thinking about the current market, also their sense of security, because security is like a big issue for the whole industry, right? Because smart contract is built out of, let me use this word, like single point failure, right? Because you only have one chance to fail. So if you have a solid developer team, and if you have a solid project, that you have to take care of the security.
So thank you for your time and interview.
Yeah, of course. 감사합니다. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hello, Mary.
Hi.
It's good to have you here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Could you tell me, about yourself and about your project to our Korean friends?
Thank you for having me. I'm co-founder Mary of Mixed Marvel. So I think Korean community is not very strange with us because we got listed on Bithumb on 2019 and we were very active in Korean market since then.
You're OG.
Thank you so much. Yeah, but unfortunately because of the COVID, so we didn't host so many events during the COVID, during the last 3 years. But since this year, we start to conduct many meetups and offline events in Korea. So I think people know Mixed Marvel as a publisher and incubator of Web3 games. And we develop and publish our own games on 2018, the Hyper Dragons, which ranked #1 on Ethereum. But on 2021, we have already formed our Web3 investment arm. So we are very lucky to become investors as well. And we are very lucky to cooperate with many listed companies, including NetEase, Winmix, and also more companies in Japan right now. We are very happy to see the huge potential and growth in the Web3 gaming sector. We've been working on this section for over 6 years. And I hope that the new games we bring to Korean market will really add a value for the users, and hope you guys have fun in these games.
Thank you. And tell me more about your venture arm. What's the name of the venture arm?
It's Mixed Marvel DAO Venture.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And who are the LP and partners?
Including HashKey and Hash Global, Pokestarter, Y2Z, and also Mixed Marvel and Rangers. We ourselves, yeah.
All the big names are in your partners.
Yeah, thank you.
So is there anything, you want to say to our Korean friends for the last word?
Sure. I think Web3 game is a huge market, and Korean people are really good at producing games, and we are very happy to see many giants are tapping into the field. So we really see a huge potential here, both for the big companies and also for the entrepreneurs. So we really want to support more startups with a high quality content and also the huge market. So we want to collaborate with more Korean partners. For example, Undefined Labs for sure, and also we are looking for more collaborations here.
Thank you. 加油.
加油. Thank you.
So thank you for your time.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for having me. Bye bye.